Say man, hey man, it's your boy Doing Out Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and y'all know I don't gatekeep, man. So I have my Giannis build that I've been showing on the channel, and I want to show you guys what I was thinking when I created the build and how I like the build so far. So let's go ahead and get into it. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to power forward position. Giannis is probably 6'11". He could be a 7 foot by now, but I went 6'10" because I like the 6'10" height. I seen what my 6'10" could do when it comes to the finishing, and with 6'11", you can't get the 96 driving dunk. So I wanted a 96 driving dunk. That was my personal preference. So I couldn't get that at 6'11", so I went ahead and went 6'10". 230 on the weight, 7'4" on the wingspan. Let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the finishing. Now with the finishing on this build, like I told you guys, I did want a 96 driving dunk. But we're gonna start with the close shot. We're gonna take that up to 82. Now you can take it to an 84 if you want to. If you want paint prodigy on silver, that wouldn't be a bad badge to have. As far as the layup, we're gonna get that. Well, it's going to go to a 71. So we're gonna take it to a 71. You get physical finisher. You get float game. I don't know if you play like that, but you will get that physical finisher. That's going to help you out. I really wanted that higher, but I did settle for the 70 on the layup. As far as the driving dunk, now we're going to take it to a 91, and then we're going to use some cap breakers to get it to a 96. So me personally, I wanted a 96, and I want that Hall of Fame posterizer. So we took it to a 91. Right now I have it at a 93 with gold posterizer, and he's dunking really, really good. And the build is super athletic. Okay, so what I did was I put like 2 cap breakers for the time being, and then once I get my finishing takeovers, my finishing cap breakers, I will put that on the finishing to go ahead and get it as close to a 96 as I can. And then once I hit level 40 this season, I'll be able to get it to a 96. Okay, for the standard dunk, we're gonna take that to an 81. That's pretty good. I wanted it higher, but you know, I settle for the 81. That's okay. Now, what I really love about the build is the fact that I have an 87 post control that I really haven't tapped into yet. I've been playing on the build, but I haven't been doing any posting up and stuff like that, but I will do it eventually. So with the 87 post control, that will give you post powerhouse on gold, and we're going to have post up port on gold as well. But you have to have the strength to get certain badges, so make sure you don't make that mistake. Now let's get to the shooting. So with the mid-range shot, we're gonna let's go to a 45. Okay, now if you want your cap breakers to go on the shooting, you have to make some adjustments so you can get that, but we're not worried about that. So what I did was, with this build, right, I took the 3-point shot to a 55. Okay, and with 5 cap breakers, it can get to an 80. And I'll be out there with a 79 cashing. I may just leave it at the 79 because I got 2 79, but 1 more cap breaker is just 1 point, and that will get me to an 80. But I'm doing just fine with the 79, but I may go ahead and bump it to an 80 eventually. As far as the free throw, we're going to do a 67. I think that's enough to do what you need to do. But for this build to be able to shoot, most people wouldn't expect it because they're going to see the Giannis face creation and they're going to be like, oh, he can't shoot that good. But the build really can shoot good. I've been showcasing that, and I have footage of me shooting threes with no problem. And, you know, if you don't want your 3 high like that and you just want to stick to it being like a Giannis build for real, because Giannis ain't really shooting on threes like that, you know, that's on you. But I want a 3-point shooting on my build. Now we go to the playmaking. Now the passing is not good on this build. Let me go ahead and say that, because I want other things on the build, and Giannis can pass better than the 55. I know somebody gonna get in the comments and say, oh, he can pass better than that and all that stuff, but hey man, this is my build, and that's what I decided to do. Okay, as far as the ball handle, we're going to take that to a 78. Speed with ball is a 68. I really want that lightning lunch on bronze. With the 78 ball handle, we get anchor assist, we get handle for days, and we get strong handle along with unpluckable. So this build will be able to dribble really good. Now just imagine if you're going against a 7 foot or 7'4" or something like that, they won't be able to keep up with you, and that's what I love about this build. You can ISO anytime you get ready. Now as far as the defense, interior defense ain't all that this year, so we're gonna just take that to a 74. You know, enough to do, enough to get post lockdown on bronze. Nothing special about that, to be honest. Now the perimeter defense, we did take it to a 72, and we're just gonna leave it right there. The only thing I didn't like about it is I couldn't get that Challenger on silver, but it's cool though. You know, I still contest shots real good on the perimeter with this build. The vertical does help out a whole lot on a lot of situations with the shot blocking, with the rebounding, with all that stuff. Okay. As far as the steal, we just did a 60 on the steal. I don't care about steal. You know, it is what it is. We can get it higher, but we're not worried about that for real. Now, as far as the block, we're going to take that to an 84. Now, right now, I have my block at a 78, and I be blocking a lot of shots with this build. You know, it making me think like, dang, I should have left it at a 78. But it was cheap, so I went ahead and took it to an 84. So we will get paint patrol, and we will have high flying denial on silver, so that's good. Now, with the rebounder, we did take the offensive rebounder to a 75. We flipped them around. Normally, I have higher offense and lower defense, but this time I got higher defense and lower offense. So we have a 75 on the offensive rebound and a 92 on the defensive rebound, which is really good in my opinion. And I be snagging with an 80, you know what I'm saying? So once I get it up higher, it'll be a lot better. Now, as far as the speed, we're gonna go 77. Agility is a 72. Strength, we need an 86, so we're going to take it to an 86 so we can get that gold post powerhouse, as you can see. And we have Hall of Fame strong handle. And we're going to put the rest on the vert because we need that 85 so we can get that Hall of Fame posterizer. But let's get into the shades of. Here we go now. Excuse me. So we do got Shawn Kemp, we got Giannis right there, and we got Anthony Davis. The build is a rim reaping post creator. Really love the build name. Let me show you guys the cap breakers. So with this build, like I told you guys, I'm going with the shooting on my build and the finishing. Okay, I'm gonna use my cap break in those two areas, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so right now I have 2 cap breakers on the drive and dunk to get to a 93, but we need 3 more. As you can see, I only have 6, so I did 2 right there on drive and dunk, and I did 4 on the 3-point shot. They got me to a 79. And then, you know, once I get one more cap break, I can get it to an 80. But if you want, your pass can go a lot higher, as you can see. You can get some decent passing if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I did with this build. The build is fun right now, man. I'm having a lot of fun on this build. But feel free to change anything you want to change on this build. That's totally up to you. But I think the build is solid where it is because a lot of people won't expect this build to be able to shoot like that. So by them not expecting me to be able to shoot, I can get a lot of open shots, especially when the centers don't want to come out the paint when they see your slasher. So like the video, share the video, and I'm out of here. Charge!